It's time for the One Bar and Lupaga Show, bringing you anything and everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome to professional football.
All right, welcome to the One Bar and Lupaga Show. I am One Bar, and in today's episode, I'm going to bust out 3 bold predictions for the Vikings 2020 NFL draft class as far as what they will do in their rookie season. Before we get started, remember, like the video, subscribe to the One Bar and Lupaga Show. We're bringing you daily videos, Vikings, anything and anything purple. But let's just bust right into it. And by the way, I got my prediction juice right here. It's going to help me along the way. All right, bold prediction number 1. Justin Jefferson leads the Vikings in receptions as a rookie. That has only happened one other time in the entire franchise of the Vikings. 2015, Stephon Diggs came in and led the Vikings with 52 receptions. So the fact that it's only happened once, I consider this damn bold. Justin Jefferson is coming into a perfect scenario. Adam Thielen on the other side, he's going to be looked at to step in as that number 2 receiver. We got Dalvin Cook. We got 2 pretty damn good tight ends. So the defenses have a lot to focus on. And something tells me it's not going to be the rookie right off the bat. So Jefferson's going to have his opportunities. Kirk Cousins is going to get him the ball. Look what Jefferson did with Joe Burrow last year at LSU. Yes, it is college. I realize that. But he was his go-to. He proved to be a very good go-to, good hands, gets open. I see that translating pretty damn well in the NFL. I'm not saying Jefferson is by any means is going to have 110 catches, but I could see him putting up 60, 65, 70, somewhere in that range. And I think they're going to be spreading the ball a lot. Thielen generally gets quite a few catches, but they're going to be spreading the ball around quite a bit. And I think Jefferson is going to see a big old chunk of that. So bold prediction 1, Jefferson leads the team in receptions, and sneaker alert, might leave the NFL, rookies and catches. So we'll go with that. All right, bold prediction number 2. We will have 2 starting corners at some point in this season. Right now, Mike Hughes has unfortunately been hit with some pretty serious injuries early in his career. Coming off this neck injury, it's a little up in the air when he will be back, when he will be ready, if he will be tip-top when he gets back. So Holton Hill is on the other side right now when you look at the depth chart. Holton Hill, is it just me, or does it seem like this guy has been around for like 20 years? He has been in the league for 2 years, and he's only started 3 games, maybe 4. I don't have it up in front of me, but it was right around in that range. So these guys aren't going to be handed their spots, and we got 2 damn good rookies that we got in round 1 in Jeff Gladney and round 3 in Cam Dantzler that are going to be hungry. That is their personality. They are ready to roll. They do not want to be on the bench. These 2 guys are very feisty, very competitive, and I see them coming out chomping at the bit at Hughes and Holton Hill for their spots. And I think it's actually a pretty good – one of them for sure, but my bold prediction is 2 will be starting at some point. Yes, it is horrifying to think of 2 starting rookie cornerbacks in the secondary. Luckily, we got some pretty seasoned vets back in the safety with Anthony Harris and Harrison Smith. But Cam Dantzler, even though he was round 3, we all know that was huge value. He should have gone in round 2. Jeff Gladney, even though he went at the end of round 1, I still consider that a steal. So it might be a little rough at times having those out there, but I'm going to say that they will be starting. It might not be week 1, but at some point they will be our 2 starting cornerbacks. All right, now bold prediction number 3, final. I predict that undrafted free agent wide receiver Courtney Davis from Texas A&M will make the final 53-man roster. It's a tough road. It's not going to be easy. He even though he was projected anywhere from round 5 to round 7, the fact is he did go undrafted. So he's got an uphill battle right there. But as soon as the draft was over, this was a guy that was very sought after. The Vikings actually even had to pony up a little bit more for an undrafted free agent to get him to come to Minnesota. So here's what sticks out about Davis, his route running. He's like a technician out there. He's like a surgeon. He's far above what you normally see in a rookie as far as route running, and that is going to stick out to the Vikings coaches right off the bat. I'm sure that's why they love him. Another thing that will set him apart from other receivers is he is not afraid to go across the middle. He is not afraid to take a big hit. If that's what it takes to get the catch, he is going to do it. He is a guy that just finds a way to get open, and quarterbacks love that. Offensive coordinators love it. Who wouldn't love that? He finds a way to get open, and he gets the ball. If he kind of reminds me of a Jarius Wright, not so much his speed or his size, but Jarius Wright always just seemed to get the first down. 3rd and 7, you're throwing it to Jarius Wright. He gets 8 yards. He finds the open spot in the field. He gets it. I see a lot of that in Courtney Davis. Courtney Davis seems to already be kind of a fan favorite when it comes to undrafted free agents, and I think he's got a leg up on some of these other guys. Yes, we drafted 2 wide receivers in this class. It depends on, are we going to keep 5 receivers? Are we going to keep 6? But when you look at the bottom of the depth chart for the Vikings, I mean, you got Chad Beebe, you got Dylan Mitchell, you got guys like that, Alexander. So we shall see. I think he will really show up in preseason. I think he will set himself apart, and I predict he will make the final 53. Nothing better. We've seen it before. We've seen undrafted free agent receivers make their way up, and I think he does it as a rookie. So those are my 3 bold predictions. I'm going to give you 2 minorly unbold predictions. I am going to say that James Lynch, our defensive tackle from Baylor, comes in and ends the streak of mildly shitty picks at defensive tackle in the mid-rounds. Jaleel Johnson, Jalen Holmes, they've just not panned out very well yet as far as where they were selected. Lynch is going to end that. He is a bruiser. He gets to the quarterback. He penetrates. He's decent against the run. He's going to come in. I think he's going to boost his way up the depth chart a lot faster than people think. I think he's going to have a handful of quarterback sacks as a rookie. Very excited about that. And my final bold prediction is kind of on the same lines as Courtney Davis. Hinton, our lovely guard we took in the last round, not only last round, but our last pick from Washburn, D2. When he was drafted, everyone was just like, who the hell is Kyle Hinton? And if you didn't, and you said, oh yeah, I heard of that guy, you're lying. Nobody knew who he was. But the more you look into him, he's an offensive tackle, 2-time All-American. They're going to move him in the guard. He's athletic. He doesn't appear to be very nice, again, which I love in offensive linemen. And you got to look at his competition. Avante Collins is pretty much his number 1 competition right now. Yes, we have a couple of other guards on the roster. Dozier, I think, ain't going anywhere. But Collins can't stay healthy. He's been here for 3 years, can't stay on the field. We need somebody. We need some fresh meat in there. And Kyle Hinton is an underdog. He's going to come in, and I'm going to say he gets a spot on this 53-man roster. So those are 2 minor predictions to go along with my other 3. So, yes, 5 bold predictions for the rookies and the Vikings heading into the 2020 season. If you got a bold prediction, let me hear it down below. Let's see what you got. If you do not agree with one of my predictions, let me know. Remember, subscribe, like the video.